Hey guys, it's Cherie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a massive fabric haul. First things first, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please do subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate you. So I want to share with you some of the things that I've been purchasing, but I do need to give you a quick little life update. I'm kind of winded. I've been really sick for the past couple of weeks. And I've been quarantined and have had very low energy. So my sewing projects that I had started had completely halted. I did complete some things and I'll share a couple of those things with you in this video. However, the progress on sewing my kids' school clothes has slowed down some. So if you are interested in how my kids' school clothes are coming along, I will do another video separate from this one. I did get some comments on my last video that quite a few of my followers don't have small children that they're sewing for at the moment, and so I want to make sure that the video is properly titled so that those of you that are interested in sewing clothing for children are able to check it out, but those of you that are not necessarily interested in children's clothing will not waste your time clicking on that video. So I will do that for you. I am pretty winded. As you guys know, if you've been to my channel before, you know I have asthma, and I've been struggling quite a bit with that lately. So please do forgive the extra deep breaths. That's partly why I haven't been filming lately, and I just have had very low energy, so I've been resting a lot. I am quarantined from my children, my husband, and my business. It has been a total of 14 days at this point, and I'm still feeling quite ill. So I'm still continuing to isolate myself just to prevent my kids or anyone in my family or environment from getting sick. Alright, so when you're homesick and often bored, if you're like me, you find yourself flipping through all the Instagram, all the Facebook, and online window shopping mostly, but sometimes you get the itch to just buy. And that's what I did. I totally bought a ton of fabric that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I have already made a lot of my things that I had planned to make for myself for summer. I'm wearing one of them now. If I can, I will take a picture and insert the full length of my outfit. I am wearing a jumpsuit. It is the McCall M7598. It's this one here. I love it. I think that this was intentionally supposed to be a type of beach cover-up outfit, so something you would wear over your swimsuit or something like that. However, I'm going to be wearing it all the time, just like this. I made this out of a bubble gauze, and I believe actually it's called a double gauze with Joann's fabric. I've made several things in this material before in the past, and I absolutely love working with this material. So I made this jumpsuit. I also made a dress, which I will insert pictures of here. And this dress is McCall M8035. I got the idea for using this fabric and this style of dress from Brittany Jones. And I love the version that she created. She created this long version here that has a split, but I'm more partial to the ruffles, so I did make a long version. So I used the skirt for version A, but I added the ruffle for version B to make it long. So I will insert pictures of this dress, probably on the mannequin because I'm a little bit too tired to switch outfits. But these two things I made, and then I made another pair of my favorite pants, and I will also insert pictures of the pants that I made from one of my favorite patterns that you've seen me showcase before on my channel, out of this same colored bubble gauze. Alright, so I did initially think that I was going to be making lots of summer dresses, and so a lot of those things did not get sewn up. I have just had very little energy, and the energy I had went into sewing for my kids. So I'm not sure if I will make those dresses this summer as I originally planned, because now my heart is already set for fall. Can anybody else identify with that? Like, I totally just want to skip summer. It's been a rough summer so far, and jump right into fall. And I'm just always so drawn to like cardigans and really nice pants and tops and things of that nature. So I've been really envisioning lots of really great tops that I could make to add to my current wardrobe, as well as increasing my overall stash. I know I've made a few of them already, and you'd think I'd be done with them or tired with them, but I'm not. I want all the overalls. So, or jumpsuits too. So I'll be making more of those. I want to give you a sneak peek. I don't know if it will fit in the frame. I've been working on a fall vision board. And so basically what I did is, I know for a fact that I want to start wearing my jeans more. And I have lots of really wonderful jeans that I just haven't been wearing at all lately, and so I want to wear them more. And I notice I have a huge shortage in tops. And what I mean by tops is, I don't mean like really nice blouses or anything like that. I mean like everyday tops, like nice t-shirts, nice long sleeve shirts, nice you know, blousier, dressier shirts, but that are comfortable, not necessarily to go out in, but to, you know, suit my everyday needs. I also have a shortage of lightweight cardigans. So when I was looking at my fall vision board, I want to really be inspired to wear my jeans more frequently. And I think that it's going to start with having the best tops to pair them with. So a lot of my vision board includes tops. And then I do have a couple of pants and jumpsuits that I'd like to start working on. So step one in my vision board, and I will do a video on this later, which will actually give you a better view of what I'm trying to show you here. I will be adding material swatches underneath the line drawings of the items that I hope to make in the fall. All right, so that is what sparked my excitement in fabric shopping frenzy is trying to find the right fabrics for the projects that I want to make. On the chopping block today, which I won't be showing you, hopefully I'll have some energy to get started on this. This is a two-piece outfit. It is McCall's M7294. And it is a cardigan that I'm going to be making out of sweatshirt material with big pockets, and also the matching stretching leggings. So these are our more fitted sweatpants. They're not baggy like the sweatpants that I've made in the past. They're more like leggings. So hopefully this will get made up. And really lately all I want to do, especially since I'm spending a lot of time in bed, is wear comfortable things. And I think that this will be a good thing that I can wear now and also carry me into fall. So that's on the chopping block. Inspo for the fabric came from all of these patterns that I have already printed the instructions for. Lots of seam works, lots of tilly in the buttons patterns, and a couple of others that I want to make again that I've made in the past from Friday Pattern Company. So I'm excited to get back into sewing again, and hopefully I can do more of that soon. Alright, enough rambling. You want to know what's in the box, right? So I made two purchases. The first purchase that actually, let me correct myself, I made three, but I haven't received that third one yet. Okay, so the first order I actually made from a company called Fine Fabrics, and I believe that this company is Black owned. I watched someone else's video and they shared that they had purchased from this company because it is Black owned, and so I thought I'd check them out and see what they had and if I could support. So I did get a few things from this company, and one of the things that I got was this really nice jersey. This is a very heavyweight jersey. It is extremely stretchy. It's thick, so you can't see through it, which is really great for me. I don't really love lightweight, thin jersey material because I find that it's often hard for me to hide my bra underneath. So I was really excited to find this, and this color is just so perfect for fall. So I have some ideas on how I'd like to use this to make a type of t-shirt. I haven't decided if I want to make a long sleeve shirt or if I'd like to make a short sleeve shirt, but it's enough fabric. I ordered a meter, but she sent me more than a meter, so that's really great. It's funny because when I first placed my order, I thought it was by the yard. I didn't look at the information very closely, and on there it definitely does say that it's sold by the half meter or half yard. So I thought I was ordering by the yard, and so I ordered 2, thinking, you know, I'm ordering 2 yards, and it actually ended up being a meter. But she did throw extra. I don't know if it was because it was the end of the bolt or what the deal was, but she did send me quite a bit of this, so I might be able to get 2 shirts out of it, and that would be really great. So I'm thinking about maybe an Adrian blouse from Friday Pattern Company. I really do love the blouse that I've made from that pattern already, and I think this will be really gorgeous for fall. So I got this one. I also got this really gorgeous pink color, same fabric, same stretch, same thickness. The only problem that I have with this is that I washed it with Downy and a couple of other things in similar color schemes, and I don't know if it was the Downy or what, but it severely stained the jersey, and that's never happened to me, but I'm new to using liquid Downy, so I don't know for sure if that's what it was. I checked the washing machine to make sure there was nothing in there like a marker, because every now and then my kids will put things in their pockets, and then when I wash it, it gets all over the clothes, but I couldn't find anything, so I don't know why this happened. So I washed it a second time, and it's still there, so it might be a permanent thing. So I will still be able to use, there's quite a bit of it that doesn't have that stain on it. So I still will be able to get a nice size shirt out of it. I'm just not sure which one I'd like to make, but I do love the way this fabric feels. I love the way it drapes, and I love the fact that it is a thicker jersey. So I have that one. The last thing I got from that company is this beautiful viscose material, and I've never actually sewn with this type of material before. When I initially purchased it, I thought I might be making another indigo dress by Tilly and the Buttons, but I don't know, it has a good little stretch to it. It's not as stretchy as like a jersey or anything like that. It's more so a drapey fabric. I don't know if I really want to do an indigo. I'm still on the fence about it. If I do an indigo, I probably won't do it with the flared sleeves this time. I think I'll actually do a short sleeve version, and I might just make a top and then use whatever's left over to make a skirt. My Aunt Ruby actually did send me a really great book, which I'm going to share it with you. My Aunt Ruby spoils me. Thank you, Auntie Ruby. She sent me this really great book, and I already marked off the things that I'd like to make, but it is a book about skirts, a beginner's guide to making skirts, and it has 14 different skirts in it. It's by Wendy Ward. And as you can see, I've already dog tagged the skirts that I like to make. There's several classic styles of skirts, and then there's also some styles of skirts that I've never seen before, including culottes, which I think will be really great. Since I do work with children, I feel like this would be a really good move for me. Instead of making all regular skirts, I can actually get down, bend over, sit on the floor, and not show my underwear, so that might be a good move. So anyway, I definitely plan on making quite a few of these skirts, and I might be able to make one out of this fabric if I don't use it to make another indigo. So that's, oh wait, no, that's not it. There's one more. This is that same jersey, and this one is a light gray. And I think that they sent me quite a bit of this. This is definitely more than what I ordered. So thank you so much, Fine Fabrics. But yes, so this is that same great heavyweight stretchy jersey I'm really excited to use. Quite a few of the jerseys that I've purchased in the past have not been as opaque, and I feel like they've been so sheer that you can kind of see my underwear. So I'm really excited to be able to sew with something that is thicker weight. Okay, so now we're going to get into my massive order, and this one is from Joann's Fabric. I actually want to pull up the order so that I can tell you exactly what fabrics these are, because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I will see something and think, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, I'm going to buy it. I don't even know what fabric it really is or have a plan for it, so I need to be able to tell you exactly what it is so that if you're interested, you can also pick it up. So I'm just going into my Joann's app and I'm going to my order history. Okay, here's my order. So now it's up and ready to go and I can reference what I'm showing you. Okay, so the first thing I ordered was actually an order by mistake. I know that sounds crazy, but I actually intended on ordering this, just I thought it was something different. If you look back at my old videos, back in February, I believe it was it February? I'm not sure what month it was. It might have been March. I made a two-piece lounge outfit and I didn't like it because it, to me, felt like hospital clothes. And so I tried to buy that material again, but I couldn't remember what it was called. And see, now this is why it's good that I bought that project planner that I purchased and showcased in my last video, because I need to be able to write down what these fabrics are exactly so that when I try to buy them again, I know what designer it was, what type of fabric, and it'll be easier to buy. Excuse me. Okay, so I ended up buying something that I thought was that, but it's actually quite lighter. This right here is a knit jet set 2 fabric, and it is very thin. It's not as thick as the last one. And I think that this would probably be really suitable for a lining of some sort. You can definitely make clothes out of it. It is not see-through at all. But because of the color, I'm just not sure what direction I want to move in making something with this thin weight. I'm thinking about it. But anyways, this is just 2 yards. I got 2 yards thinking I would make a long sleeve shirt out of it. And so that was the first one. I did get this in other colors, which I'll show you in a bit. So if you have any ideas for this particular fabric, please give me those ideas down below. But yeah, it's very stretchy. It's got more stretch going this direction, a slight stretch going this direction. So it's not 4-weight stretch, but it's really nice material. I just need some ideas since it's not a color that I typically would gravitate to, and I really thought I was buying what I bought last time. So anyway, moving on. So these I really love, you guys. You guys know that I'm obsessed with double brush poly, and they had this double brush poly. First of all, yellow is one of my favorite colors. I find myself wearing it all the time lately. It's just such a cheery color. Like, I'm wearing it today because I was quite blue and just, you know, kind of sad and, you know, feeling bad for myself for no reason because I'm truly blessed and highly favored, honestly. But I was feeling a little down and I needed something to kind of cheer me up, so I wore this jumpsuit. When I saw this, I got really excited. The only thing about this is I thought when I ordered it that the background was going to be white. And that's the one thing I would have to say about Joann's website that I'm not a fan of, is that sometimes you can't tell what the color of your fabric really is. Like, I've purchased something before and thought it was going to be, what color did I think? I thought it was going to be one color and ended up being violet. And I kept going back to that post in the description, and nowhere in the description did it say it was violet. So anyways, I ended up getting this thinking that it was white with yellow, but it's actually a really light lavender with yellow, which I still think is gorgeous. And it is double brush poly, so it's extremely stretchy. It's very thick. It's super soft. Oh, and I just have so many visions of how I'm going to use it. Because it's 2 yards, I know I can get a really nice long sleeve shirt out of it, so that might be an idea. Could be an indigo. I have no idea what I want to do. I just love it so much, and it made me so happy when I opened the package. The next thing that I got, this is a fabric that is new to me. I actually used this same fabric, different print, to make an indigo not too long ago. This is called Lyocell spandex, and this time around I got quite a few of this type of fabric just because it feels so good on the skin. It's really cool to the touch, which is perfect for if you live in like hot temperatured areas right now. This is actually white and it has these really interesting shapes all over it. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. In some areas they kind of look like just blocks, like L's and triangles, and then other areas it looks like it's supposed to be a shape. I don't know, I just found it to be really interesting, and it's super soft and I just love it, and I know that it will make some really great tops. And again, that's 2 yards. So typically when I buy 2 yards, I generally will make a dress, a short dress, like maybe knee length. But since I have plans for shirts, I might be able to get a shirt and a tank out of each of these that is 2 yards. So I'm excited about that. And I do have a tank pattern in mind. Whit Makes, if you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, you really should. If you're subscribed to me, you should be subscribed to her. I love her videos so much. She mentioned a tank top that she had made, and I actually downloaded it. I believe it was last night. Where did I put that pattern? Let's see. Here it is. It is the Julia by Seamworks, and it is just a knit tank top. Doesn't require a lot of material, so I think that for most of these fabrics, I will make a shirt, and then whatever's left over, I'll make that tank. And I just love tank tops all year round. They're great in the summer, but in the winter, I like to put them underneath cardigans and underneath jean jackets and things of that nature. So anyways, I got another one of those lyocell fabrics, and this one is gorgeous. It's so soft, first of all, but this light green color is just so calming and so nice. It just reminds me of, you know, those chocolate candies with the mint on the inside? It's a perfect mint color. That's what it reminds me of. And on there's these little gold bees all over it, and I just think that's so gorgeous. So this is another one, again, 2 yards. You should really get this one, honestly. I recommend you all do. It's just so cute, and it's, I don't know, it's so soft. I like it. All right, so excuse me, you guys. I'm struggling, but I'm still going, okay? So the next one I got, same type of material, the lyocell spandex material, is this fabric. It's black, and it has all these really great fall looking leaves all over it. So of course, perfect for fall. I think that I'd like to make a long sleeve shirt out of this, or even a dress. I haven't decided quite yet, but the stretch on this material is amazing. It is a 4-way stretch. So all 3 of these have a really great 4-way stretch if you're looking for something that does that. So I will say that it is on the thin side. So if you do go for this white one, you might not want to make something extremely form-fitting or hugging unless you line it, because you probably will be able to see through it a bit. If you're wearing something more loose, if you're making something more loose, then you probably won't have that problem. But these are a softer, thinner material. So I really love this one. I did find that when I washed it, the black faded a bit, even though I washed it with all blacks. So I don't know, but it kind of has like, it looks like a little white lint on it, but I think it's just that it's faded. I'm not sure, but I still like this. So there's that one. Okay, so now going back to that light blue fabric that I showed you. What did I say it was called? It is the Knit Jet Set. I got a couple of other colors, like I said, thinking that it was the material I had used in that previous video. And with the idea of making lounge sets, so I wanted to make like pants and matching tops, long sleeve shirts. I've been seeing a lot of those on like Nasty Gal and so many other ASOS and all these other websites. I've been seeing these really great 2-piece lounge sets, so I thought I'd do that. This is a bit thinner than what I was expecting. I still may do those two-piece sets, but I'm just not quite sure if I will go for it. If nothing else, I definitely can make shirts out of these, because like I mentioned before, they are opaque. You cannot see through them. So and another thing about these is that there's only 2-way stretch. There isn't really 4-way stretch. I mean, it has a little bit of stretch going the other way, but really it's a 2-way stretch. So I'm not sure if it's stretchy enough to do what I had envisioned, but I could try to do leggings with the matching tops. So I got 4 yards of this color, and I also got 4 yards of this color here, which is gorgeous. And it's this material, so soft, so cool to the touch, just like the lyocell fabric, which I find really comfortable. So I just think that this would be such a nice little lounge set if I can pull it off. It's just, like I said, a lighter weight than what I was anticipating, because remember, when I placed this order, I was thinking about my fall vision board. So yeah, that's those. Next, I'm going to be making my husband some shorts, and I found this really great pattern on Etsy. Where is it? It is wardrobe made by me pattern. This is the men's Rebel sweatpants, and there's a shorts option. So I wanted to make these for my husband. And when I ordered this fabric online, I really thought it was going to be of a heavier weight, like thicker. But it's a very stretchy, athletic performance type of material. And it is called Performance Micro Flex Compression. So really great stretch, really good recovery material. And it's got this like army print on it. And it is like a really light gray with silver. So I got 2 yards of this. It's going to be more than enough. I think I only needed 1 yard to make the shorts. So there'll be some left over if he wants those workout leggings. So my husband does Krav Maga, and he also lifts weights and does all this stuff. And a lot of times he wears like, it looks like leggings underneath basketball shorts. And so sometimes he does that. So I might be able to make him a pair of those stretchier type of pants out of this too. We'll see. Hopefully he likes it. It's not, like I said, it's not what I envisioned. And I believe that pattern is more for a sweatshirt material. So we'll see how it goes. I told you guys that this order is massive. I was not kidding. It didn't help that I rambled a lot in the beginning of this video, so please forgive me. The next thing I really love, oh my gosh, I got this. It's such a great like orangey, peachy colored fabric, and then it has these really great leopard spots all over it. This fabric is new to me. I haven't purchased anything like this before. It is called a knit polyester spandex. So if I had to explain how it feels to me, I feel like the softness of it and when you run your hands on it is similar to a double brush poly. However, it's stretchier and it's thinner. So it's not quite as heavy as a double brush poly. So somewhat, I would feel like it's a hybrid between this lyocell fabric and the double brush poly. But it's so nice, and I got 3 yards of it. I think I'm going to make a dress. That's why I bought so much of it. I just love it so much. I think this would be a really good t-shirt hat dress. What is that dress called? There's a dress from the Tilling the Buttons Make It Simple book Tabitha, the Tabitha t-shirt dress. But a long sleeve version I think would be really nice in this fabric. I have made 2 of those dresses already in the short sleeve version, so I think it would be nice to have a long sleeve version out of this. It's so nice. So that's that one. I'm sorry that I'm breathing a lot, guys. I'm starting to get a little tired. I might have to pause and come back, but I'm going to do my best to keep going. So the next thing I got, this is the first time that I've purchased a ponte from Joann's before. Last time I purchased a ponte fabric, I actually got it from, where did I get it from? Oh, Fashion Fabric. I think it's called Fashion Fabric. I'll put the name of the website in my information section below. But this time I actually got it from Joann's, and this is the first time that I'm buying their ponte. I'm trying to look up the exact name of it. I can't find it in my order. But this is definitely a ponte. It's just a different feeling ponte than the one that I purchased before. There's very little to no stretch in this ponte. So, and I'm actually wondering if they sent me the right fabric, because it doesn't feel anything like the ponte that I purchased when I made my pinafore dress from the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book. So I don't know what exactly this is. If it is a type of ponte, it's definitely not what I thought I was ordering. And of course, I ordered 4 yards of it. So this will be a dress at some point. I'm just not sure which dress, and it doesn't have stretch to it. I mean, it's very minor. So it's not what I thought I was ordering. I thought I was ordering more of a stretchier material to make a sweater dress. So it's pretty though. It's just very structured. It's not what I thought I was ordering. So if you have any idea of what type of ponte this may have been, since I can't find it in my order, please do comment below. But I got that. The last three things I'm super excited about. Actually, I'm kind of really excited about all of this stuff, honestly. Like, I feel like I made my fabric dreams come true. But I got more of this blue stretch twill. I did make my boys 2 pairs of dungarees or overalls with buckles using this material. I will insert a picture because I'm super proud of how they came out and how cute the boys look in them. So I was already in bed and in quarantine by the time my kids got a chance to wear them, and so my husband actually took pictures and sent it to me to cheer me up. So anyways, theirs came out so nice. I thought I might make a pair for myself as well so that we can be triplets. If anybody does that, please do tell me down below. I feel like such a weirdo that I want to match my kids all the time, but I really do. I mean, they always have these really great like mother-daughter matching pattern sets, but they never have anything for mother-son. So any chance that I can get to make myself something out of the fabric that I purchased for them so we can match, I will do that. And I think dungarees is a fun way to do that. So I'll probably make a pair of dungarees out of this with buckles to match theirs. So that's what I bought this for. I also bought another stretch twill. This one's beautiful, you guys. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It's so beautiful. It's like a beige or khaki color background, and then it has all these really beautiful flowers and leaves and stuff on it. And I just love this so much. Now it doesn't have as much stretch, even though it is labeled as a stretch twill. It doesn't have as much stretch as the blue. So initially I wanted to make the Mila overalls or dungarees by tilling the buttons that I made last month out of that stretch denim, but there isn't enough stretch in this fabric to make those. I say that because they're a more fitted overall that really hugs the body, and this is made, I can probably make a more loose fitting pair of pants with this because it does not stretch. So I will probably make another pair of my Heyday dungarees out of both of these fabrics. And so I'm super excited about that. And they are both a part of my fall vision board. So yay, I'm excited. The last thing I got was actually an accident. I didn't know what I was ordering, to tell you the truth. I thought this is actually called a platitude brushed cotton. I thought it was going to be a regular old cotton, and I was thinking I could make a shirt, I could make masks and all this stuff I had in my mind. This is gorgeous. Like, it's soft. It's actually more of a sweater material. It's not a regular cotton material, which was totally confusing to me because it is 100% cotton. And just by the description of the fabric, I thought it was going to be regular, like, cotton. I didn't know it was going to be sweater-like. So it's very nice, very soft, and it's houndstooth, which I'm obsessed with. Last fall, winter, I really wanted a houndstooth blazer. I found one at a Goodwill. Goodwill? No. Yeah, it was at Goodwill. I bought it for like $4. I got it dry cleaned, and I thought, oh, I'm going to take this to get altered to fit me because the shoulder pads and shoulders came out like really far out, and I totally couldn't do it. Like, no one would touch it. They all said that it wouldn't be good to alter it to be smaller. And so I still have it because I plan to prove these people wrong and figure out a way to alter it to fit me. But I will say that it's not my favorite because it's very itchy. It's wool, and I'm allergic to wool, so I get very itchy and hot when I wear wool. But this right here is a very soft houndstooth, and I know I can make a really good, like, I was thinking like a cardigan style jacket and line it, or maybe even just a sweater cardigan out of this with matching pants, because I do have 4 yards of it. So I'm excited about this. It was such a pleasant surprise. It's totally appropriate for fall, and I didn't even realize what I was ordering. See, this is what happens when you order when you're sick. Okay, you order things you don't mean to, but this was actually really great. I honestly, like, looking at all of the fabric that I purchased, there's only one out of the bunch that I wish I wouldn't have gotten, and that's the light blue fabric. And the reason why is because it's just not a color that I gravitate to, and it's thinner than I thought it was going to be. So the vision I had for it is kind of like, You know, like I made those pants that I made out of this fabric and a t-shirt out of it, and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna order the same fabric to make a long sleeve shirt that I like better to go with those pants I made before. And so this kind of, it's the same color, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. But other than that, everything else I really, really like. All of this fabric that I purchased from Joann's was on sale. And on top of the sale, because they did have a special sale on all of their knits and I can't remember how else they titled it, but doodles and all that stuff, because I believe all of these were in the doodle section, which is interesting because they're not at all the same fabric as what my kids' doodle fabric was. But it was all on sale, and then I used a 25% off coupon on top. So anyways, these are all the fabrics I purchased from Joann's and from Fine Fabrics. I do plan on doing a follow-up video because, like I mentioned before, I do have an order coming in, and that one is from Fabric, I think at thefabricstore.com. And so hopefully that one comes in soon, and when it does, I will go ahead and do another video, and that will complete the fabrics for my fall sewing plans. Now, I'm still working on my vision board, and I do want to do a video to share that with you. One thing that I did say I was going to do in an old video, and I never did, is I was going to show you how I padded out my dress form. And to tell you the truth, when my pads came, I was so excited, and I just did it. I didn't film it, so she is already padded out. But I will tell you this, it's incredible how much her body measurements match mine, and it's been nice to be able to test my things out on her rather than getting undressed. So anyways, that is my entire fabric haul. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Please give me a thumbs up. And let me know if you plan on picking up any of these fabrics, or if you have any suggestions or ideas for patterns that I can use for these fabrics. I really want to hear from you. It cheers me up to communicate with you through the comments, so please do continue to do that. And I just thank you so much for all of your support, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.